fucking damn it, Dak.
Hi, Justin.
Hey,
Hi,
Justin.
Thanks for hurting my feelings, Meg.
You're welcome.
I really thought you guys were gonna parrot that. Okay, that didn't work. So, a quick recap of last session. The party survived the ship encounter and decided to go, hey, let's go. And then we made it to the, planetary system. We saw, those 5
Before
stars.
that, I believe your ship broke down.
Only a little bit.
Okay, yes. So our ship broke down. We got stuck in astral space, which apparently is no bueno. And then a Githyanki raiding ship vessel tried to take us out, but we were able to repair the ship enough to get back to warp speed just before they hit us, and then we went to the magical star section, and then we said hello, and then they said, pay us, you have weird gold, and go register at the DMV so that we can dock your ship. And then we said, okay, and then we went to the DMV, and John Goblikon, who had been working at this place for, I believe, a few 100 years as a manager, came in. He helped us. He gave us our smartphones that registered us with the government. Not sure how I feel about that.
Fuck the government!
We weren't able to pay for the dock yet because we needed to get our currency changed from our gold to galactic standard credits or whatever. And then so we were able to get seven of their gold to 10 of our gold because they're like, well, it's gonna take work and this is the best we can do. And I said, fuck the government. Also, all of us are changelings, but that's beside the point. And then, yeah, so we have to pay for our boat, figure out what's going on, and figure out how to use a smartphone, I guess.
You know, that was a lot of nonsense, but also entirely accurate.
Exactly.
I think you might have missed a thing here or there, possibly, but it's fine.
Nah, I got it all.
There's Connor. I trust you on this. Did he forget anything?
No. The main thing is we need to get money to pay for the ship dock, and also that's we register with the government. The phone works if we say our true name to it, and we need to exchange our money, which I think he said all that.
Yeah, Pat. So that makes sense, right?
Yeah, I think I got it all.
Yeah.
Oh, John Goblikon had a baby beholder pet.
Oh, you forgot we had a character-defining moment where we had a powwow as the crew. We all sat in a circle. We all talked about our feelings. We all were like, "Shit, our planet got destroyed. This is depressing." Then we all revealed to each other that we were actually changelings because it doesn't matter anymore because there's no society to blend into anymore. And then we were like, "Oh, so there's this city that welcomes all types of people and it's supposed to be this egalitarian society where anyone can be free to join unless you're a filthy
you're a
air
bird."
elemental." Yeah. And then we decided egalitarian, that's kind of sus. We're gonna disguise ourselves and sneak in without letting the government know.
I hate
And now
birds
all
here.
3 changelings have signed away at least one identity to the government.
But Pat,
Yeah.
so you explicitly have not, and I believe you guys are still in. You're still in the first tower, right?
Yes, because
Yeah.
we ended on the first floor with the plasmoid guy.
Mm-hmm.
So you guys are on the first floor, kind of discussing what you need to do, and as in mid-conversation, you guys look up and you realize Caleb is gone, and Horace is here. You're not entirely sure when it happened, but at some point the two of them must have gotten switched or warped or something, because now there's a turtle here and there wasn't before. Pat! Pat?
This is
Jack?
all So nauseating. Where are we now?
Jack is
The
gonna
government.
light up a cigar, look at Horace, and say, "Welcome, partner. How's it been in the void?"
I'm just gonna cut in real fast. Maybe we get out of the government office that just made everybody register their souls to it before we let them realize a new party member's here.
We need to get our money exchanged. The rest of y'all can do what you want, but I need to pay
Wait,
for that.
wait. Hold on.
Nobody.
I was told. I was told there was a bulletin board that might have bounties and such on this floor. Is there a
Horace,
bulletin board that has?
why don't we take a step outside before anything's noticed, and I'll begin filling you in while the rest of them do their thing.
I can
You
run
guys
to
can do
the treasure and exchange everyone's money if you just hand it to me and let you guys do your
No.
own thing.
I thought we actually already exchanged it last session.
You did not.
No, we have to go to the
Oh,
bank.
okay.
We got the exchange rate, but not the. We didn't actually exchange it.
I hand you 669 gold.
Nice.
But my money's my money.
I
And
will
I need it
faithfully
now.
execute this order. Excuse you, this is not Fox I'm playing.
You actually see as like Hall starts like patting, and you see them take out like bag after bag after bag with just a few gold pieces each, and then kind of just hands a series of sacks to you. Never keep
I'll
it all
get
in
right
one
on
place.
Anyone else need the errand run or? come
Real
with?
quick, Vinny, do I have a long rest from the session before?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. Horace was not in the void. He was very much conscious. So you have plenty of time. You got a long rest in.
Cool. I would like to have more than 20 health now.
You are full health. You've got everything back.
Cool.
Also, Pat, for your sake, I'll give you the quick explanation of how this works because I need to put your token on the board. And I have so many of these, I have to find you. Where are you? Where the fuck? Oh, there you are. Oh, he's so tiny. So basically, this is going to be a pretty big part of the campaign in the future. You are currently in the city of Epsilon. This is the map I made. Gaze upon what I toiled over for months trying to make this in Dungeon Draft. This is a giant city built inside of an asteroid. So there's quite a bit to do in here. On the bottom, do you see where I put your token? Like down here?
Yep, I see it.
So what I have done is the left side, that left bar is for everybody to put their tokens in to designate who is in the party at the moment. And anytime you speak to an NPC, I will put their token in the right one so you know who you're talking to, and we don't have to like switch to a new map or have a giant NPC token over the map or something like that.
Sounds good.
So the city map is kind of going to be a landing page, and we're like an RP-ish page for people, until I make maps for other locations, basically. And also, final point for Pat, if you zoom out on the map, the party is currently here. This is a giant tower that stretches from the bottom of the cavern all the way to the top, and this tower within it contains a lot of, supposedly this is like a government agency and customs office, and this is where they direct all newcomers to the city, since it's one of the easiest things to see from any place in the city, since it goes all the way to the ceiling.
Yeah. All right. One more question on the map.
Sure.
What is this?
Ping it.
On.
That is a
It's a
giant
swan
spelljammer that is docked that looks like a swan. They've seen several of them orbiting the station.
Okay, so it's not just actually a giant bird.
No, it is a ship that looks like a giant bird.
They don't
Okay.
like birds here.
Question: why is half the city have like red roofs and half the city have brown and beige roofs?
Different districts.
Vincent, I did forget to do one of my passive abilities. Can I just do that now?
Maybe. What is it?
It's my Cosmic Omen. Like, you're supposed to do it after a long rest. I forgot.
Sure. Why not? I'm fine with it.
Okay.
So, what's the party doing right now?
I'm exchanging the money.
I'm still trying to get Horus out before Plasmoid Boy realizes that he's here and wasn't part of who originally went up. The less
Hey, that
people we
is-
have to keep registered, the better.
That is his choice if he wants to be registered or not.
Yet you
Captain
keep
Wolf.
talking and not letting me respond to him telling me, let's get out of here. So, Zach, let's get out of here.
I'll start leading Horus
the
out
bulletin
as
board!
nonchalantly as possible.
But the bulletin board.
The rest of you can still do what we need to do here. I will fill him in, and if he wants to register at that point, he can. And I'm going
I'll go
to
with
try
you
and
to the
get him-
fancy bank, partner.
Yeehaw.
You! And I point at Adeline.
Yes.
Can you exchange my money?
Why, sure.
Here you go. Your face does not. Wait. And I whisper this, but I go, your face doesn't change. And I just hand you all my money. And then I want to rush back inside and look for that fucking bulletin board.
Did you just... Were you just racist against your own people?
Maybe.
All right, time to
Well,
start blasting.
It's more of I don't want to hand my money to someone who can just change what they look like and run away.
That is true. That's very fair. Although I think at this point we're all stuck here together.
Brian, how
Oh,
much money did you have?
680. And I think it's a 1 to 2
That's
or
what
2 to 1.
that's what the goblin said.
Yeah.
Ah, shit. I was hoping it would be... I don't know why I thought it might have been like 70-30.
No.
So it sounds like you guys are splitting the party.
Yes.
Um,
I'm just gonna take Horus right outside, and like as soon as we're out of the building, I'll start giving him the last session recap.
okay. So, Pat, if you have any questions, just ask him. Brian, yours will be simple. We can do you first. You're looking for the bulletin board, right?
Bulletin board, baby!
Start us off with an investigation check.
I think I'm good at those. Yeah, baby!
You don't see one.
But he said there was one on the first floor.
What a liar.
Fuck, I forget his name. Mr. Plasmoid.
The name's Glurp! How may I help you?
Yeah, sorry, I lot of new names today. I was told there might be a bulletin board on this floor here or somewhere near. Do you happen to know where that might be?
His arms kind of twist into like what looks like a thinking position, and he taps the side of what might be his head. It's a little hard to tell. And he takes a second, and you see him kind of pop up and go, "Oh, that one! Yes, we took it down. There wasn't enough getting posted there, so we thought it was just taking up space and cluttering the lobby area." Why did you have a bulletin to post? I can post it for you if you'd like.
No, I was hoping to fulfill some of the postings. Did you still have any of them?
I can certainly check. I'm going to have to dig through a lot of paperwork to do that, though. You know what would really help me speed that process up, though?
What's that?
If he reaches under his desk and slides a piece of paper to you and goes, "While I'm gone, you could just fill this out." And it is an employee aptitude survey.
Oh,
and
I
it's-
was told I had to do this.
and it's a lot of stuff about how would you rate Glurp's service? Would you recommend him? And how is his status as an employee?
uh,
Glurp has been nothing but wonderful to us.
Yeah, you
I
better
will
give him
start.
a stellar.
I'll start writing.
Excellent, thank you, sir, and I'll get back to you in no time. He turns around, walks to a door behind him, and then just collapses into what looks like a puddle, and the puddle slides under the door.
I hate that.
I see. Yeah, I'll just fill out the form, I guess.
While he's searching for that, I believe two of you went back upstairs to the banking level. Because I think the goblin told you where it was, right? That's Connor and Lizzie. You two are going.
Yeah, he said it was like on a floor beneath where we were, right?
Yep. Yeah, I think it was the 16th floor. If either of you have spoken, you're muted. Oh, they're both muted.
Well, Connor,
Connor said his
Con-
sister
Connor,
called.
Connor's sister called. Yeah.
Ah, okay. Then I guess we'll get back to them after. So after a few minutes, that Glurp does slide back under the door, and he goes, "Well, unfortunately, I think we do have some bad news."
And what might that be?
Well, anything that was on the bulletin board was probably, how do I put this in the most gentle terms? Thrown in the trash.
No.
Right.
Majesty.
I can continue investigating this further for you and see if I can uncover anything. Have you been registered yet?
I have
And what did you say your name was?
Calcifer.
Let's see. And he reaches down, he pulls out one of those tablet things, and he goes, "Send a message to Calcifer. Tell him it's Glurp." And you can see your little tablet thing starts to there's a little inscription that appears on the front, and it's like an illusory text appears, and it says, "Hello, this is Glurp," and at the very top of the tablet it says Glurp. Hey,
Thank
look,
you,
it
Glurp.
worked! Excellent! Well, now that I have your information, I can reach out to you again if I find anything. Is there anything in particular you were looking for?
Well, I was told there might be. I was told there might be bounties or things of that nature, work that needs to get done for money.
Oh, you're a bounty hunter.
I could be.
Interesting. Do you have a ship?
Yes.
Good to know. That's a good start. If you didn't, it would be problematic, as bounties within this city don't usually pop up that often. I'll see what we can do, though. Now, is there anything else I can help you with?
No, that's all, Glurp. Thank you.
It was my pleasure. Please, don't be afraid to come back again. As you can see, my desk is always open for some reason. Everybody goes everywhere else. I don't know why. You can see there's other desks open and there's people talking to like other agents. There's lines on the other ones. His is just open.
Oh, that's
Glurp.
for Glurp. How far in the survey did I get?
It wasn't that long. You probably finished it.
Oh, okay, yeah, then I'll give it back to him. He did well.
By the way,
Thank you, Glurp.
if you're in the bounty hunting business, I could always try to direct you to where the other of your kind go.
Oh yes, could you?
Of course. There's a tavern in the mid city. It's called I believe they call it the Dragon Skull. I've directed plenty of bounty hunters, mercenaries, and adventurers there before. It's a popular destination for them. I'm sure you can find some kind of work there.
Thank you, Glurp.
Of course, and thank you. And he takes the sheet that you're like handing back to him. If you need
Cool.
any help finding it, I believe it's just outside of the third tower.
The third tower. Well, I can look that up on this right now. Hold up the tablet thing.
You sure can.
Huzzah! Thank you.
Would you like me to walk through a tutorial of how to use it for you?
No, that's quite all right. I have food that's being delivered this moment. So goodbye.
He just scoots off. Oh, he actually had food that was getting delivered.
Yes,
So,
Vincent.
Did you think that his character had food delivered?
I think he was looking for an
I don't think
excuse.
there's Uber Eats here.
I think Connor and Lizzie are still gone. So Zach and Pat are going outside. Who did Russell go with?
I think Russell just stayed with Calcifer because he was very confused about what was going on. I was looking at my star map to see some things that might happen in the future. So I was pretty distracted. So when I looked up from my star map, it was only me and Calcifer in the room, and I got very confused.
Yeah, that sounds about right. So Horace and Hollis are both outside right now. So what did you two want to go over while you're out there?
I mean, we were chatting on Discord, but yeah. So I'll bring Horus out and start just giving him the quick recap of like, yeah. So there are these tablets that they wish for registration. It's identification needed for just about anything. But I think as long as one of us has the tablet on them, then we can use their ID. I don't necessarily trust everything about this new place. We're in a new time, a new place, and there's this strange new government. The less we have to register, the better. At least in my opinion.
I understand. So, have all of you already registered?
Yes. All of us, including, well, Caleb took your place last time. So Caleb also registered. And while a few of us might be able to burn these personalities and re-register, all of us who are here currently plus Caleb is registered, but not you.
I'm not entirely certain I am the one you want to try to blend in with the crowd and get by without notice. If you haven't noticed, I just knock on my shell. I don't exactly fit in.
That's the weird thing. Apparently they accept everyone here? I think it's purely bullshit, and that's why I'm against registering. There's no government that actually cares about the individuals, or what they may or may not be.
You misunderstand my point. I am not a good candidate for remaining unregistered if you are to avoid surveillance.
Well, until we're asked for an ID, you don't have to say you don't have one. And if they truly have every species as a citizen on this planet, I really don't think a handsome shelled fellow like you will have an issue with.
Hollis, give me a perception roll.
Uh-oh.
This is a retroactive one, but
Oof.
okay. Carry on.
It's up. The choice is up to you. I'm not about to tell someone else what they can or cannot do. Simply wish to voice my opinion while you still had the chance to make a choice.
Understood. Tell me, do we have any reason right now to distrust this place? Other than, I cannot say constant surveillance has ever worked in anybody's favor. But do we have reason to believe that we do need to lay low here.
We have no reason to... We have no reason to trust them. Just as much as we have no reason to distrust them. And if our original quest that brought us here is still something active and potentially in power, we don't necessarily want to tip them off.
Your worldview differs from mine, but I understand what you are saying. Until we are explicitly requested, I will forego this registration.
Attention, citizens! You hear a voice call out from adjacent to where you guys are standing.
I'll just, like, turn, and I assume I see this fucking sentinel-looking motherfucker.
Yeah, there is a heavily armored figure that is approaching you with a loud metallic thud with every step that they take.
Well, hello, sir?
And as it approaches, that is kind of when you realize, as it gets closer, this figure is not armored.
Metal.
You see, it is made of metal, as you see the eyes blink, and these eyelids are metal. And there is just a shining light coming out of both of the eyes. This is a construct.
Well, that's more advanced than any constructs I've seen in my day. Hello, yes, are you speaking with us?
Correct, I would be speaking to you.
Can I help you?
Yes. Could you please stand aside? You're in the way.
Absolutely.
Horace, let's
Our
step aside.
apologies.
Thank you. I appreciate the speed with which you could complete this request. And it takes another step forward to exactly where you guys were standing, and it reaches into a bag that is kind of slung over its shoulder, and you can see it pulls out like well, it almost looks like a paint roller, and rolls it up and down on the wall that you were just standing in front of, puts it back, and slaps a poster on the wall.
Is it like a wanted sign for Calcifer or something? I don't know what he did. He did something.
Two
Would you like to see the
questions.
poster?
What does the poster say, and also, is this the only, like, notice that is slapped on this wall? Or
There's
are
some,
there a lot?
there's some other ones like here and there, but this one is biggest and clearly the newest one there. This is the one he let's see, I think I can actually just show everybody. This is what he just posted.
Oh. Waiting. Oh, that's
Oh.
a mind flare.
It did not pop up for me, but okay, it's a mind flare.
It says if you see something, say something with a picture of a mind flayer, and it says reward for information or proof of destruction. Talk to your local Blackguard or Mechanite.
That's so cute, baby.
You know, I will take a screenshot
Yeah.
and send it over to
Yeah.
Discord.
That would be appreciated. Well. Yeah, I mean, I guess if I fucking see that, it's gonna go.
We-
Are you? Sorry?
Oh no, I'm not saying this while the Sentinel's standing right there still.
Alright, I'm just going to go. Are you a Mechanite?
And as you say that, the head kind of swivels around, and then the body follows shortly after, and it says that would be correct.
Thank you.
Due to your proximity to the first tower, I take it you're new to the area.
Yes, freshly registered.
And you can see it kind of takes a deep lean forwards, and you realize that it bowed to you and says, "A pleasure to add another citizen to the city. Welcome to the Great Epsilon. Feel free to ask any questions to any Mechanites you see. We're always happy to help."
That is very much appreciated.
I
think we are all
slightly
good friends.
bow in return.
There's no
And-
need for formalities, sir. I'm the Mechanite here, not you.
Could you explain that? Are you a different class of citizen or something?
And you can see it kind of stops for a second and goes, "Different class. I'm a Mechanite."
Yes, new to the city, still learning what this all means. I've never
Ah.
heard the term or seen something like you before.
My mistake. I was under the assumption that all had seen a Mechanite before. We Mechanites have jobs to do within the city, and we do them proud. This place is where we were born, and we live to serve it. There are those among us who might disagree, but for the most part, any Mechanite you see is a proud product of Epsilon.
Interesting. Well, I hope that you're doing it because you want to do it, and that you get some respect.
He goes, "Of course we do, and when respect doesn't work," and he pats the sword on his hip, "steel usually does."
I'm just going to, like, try and slightly raise an eyebrow at Horus, and then just go, thank you. If we have any questions, we'll be sure to seek you or one of your fellow Mechanites out.
Apologies if I made the wrong impression. Humor is still something a Mechanite takes time to adjust to.
I can relate.
Now, new citizens, is there anything else I could be of assistance with?
No, that will be all. Actually,
Understood.
in fact, do you mind if we have a copy of this poster?
Of course, any vigilant eye against the Illithid is valuable in this city. The more people you have looking out for the tentacled menace, the better.
Illithid. And I'll, like, make a note of that in my journal.
Of course, the Illithid have been responsible for the destruction of enough worlds. We will not lose Epsilon to the menace again. And he does give you like a rolled up copy of that poster.
Perfect. When he returns from receiving food, I will hand it to Calcifer because I know he was looking for exactly this kind of thing.
And you can see that if you don't, I assume you don't need anything else from him.
No.
So once you do, he kind of he nods to you and then marches off, and he meets up with like 4 other ones that look almost identical to him, and then they march off down the road in like perfect unison.
So,
And
now you've seen some of what this city has to offer, and even if you don't agree, you can see why I am hesitant to trust something I'm so unfamiliar with.
Yes, an entirely man-made security force does not put my mind at ease.
also, if there's anything else you guys want to do, you can. I don't know how far we want to go with half the party missing.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm kind of just stalling this conversation.
I thought that
Yeah.
at least one of them would be back by now. Because they're the ones with your money, with all your money.
Oh, I
Yeah,
never
and
gave
they
them
said
any
that-
of my money.
Yeah, they said we exchange everyone's money, and that is all. So
So,
I'm assuming we're under the assumption that we get ours back.
Well,
let's hope. But, alright, so, Horace, aside from that, I do have a few questions if you wouldn't mind.
Ask
Can I
away.
join them? Because I'm feeling bored waiting for Calcifer to figure out his shit.
yeah, you can wander out outside.
Okay, so I'm gonna hop down the stairs, and meet them outside.
Oh, wonderful! Hello, Russell. Now I actually have some questions for both of you. But Horace, since you were here first, is it true that the average lifespan of one of your species is only 25 because you die after mating?
I cannot say I've actually met many of my own kind in my day. I've spent so long trying to protect those around me and preserve other cultures. I've not studied my own very closely.
Well then, would you be willing to try an experiment later?
If you are referring to the turtle mating process, I'm unable to instruct. I have not, as I said, I have not received much instruction in how the process really works. It's not something that's ever crossed my mind.
Before you get too far into this conversation, can the three of you give me perception checks before I learn more than I want to know about your mating processes?
Oh no, I'm making it known. I don't know how this works.
I need one from Russell as
Yeah,
well.
Russell, get that nat
I'm
20,
doing
please.
No.
I mean, you two are just kind of lazing around on the stairs of this big government building, waiting for your friends to come back outside. Calcifer's in there picking a fight with an ooze or something. The other two went upstairs, and I think Bessie's out here. I think you're
Bessie.
keeping the cow company, but none of you notice anything until
At the
Hollis.
zoo out here.
Until Hollis hears, and Hollis alone hears something. You hear a voice, and you, having a little bit of experience, can immediately tell you hear the voice in your mind. It's telepathic.
I'm opening up to the voice.
Oh, you don't have to. You just hear it.
Fair
but
enough.
You just hear a, hey, I overheard that conversation. You really new here?
Stranger danger? Who's talking to me?
Don't worry about it. Is it just the three of you?
You do realize that the second you say don't worry about it, I worry about it a lot more.
Who are you
Ah,
talking to?
yeah. Good point. Horace hears a voice inside of his head. Hey, pal, I heard you guys talking. You guys actually new here?
I say out loud, is somebody there?
Oh no.
And you just hear out loud. You hear a little sigh, and there's a decent amount of people like walking around the street, and somebody kind of pops out of the crowd and walks over to you, and you can see it is a small figure with a hooded figure wearing the hood up, looking down, so you can't really see the face. All you can really tell is that they're small. They're maybe only like 3 feet tall. And hold on, let me just get the token out. And they're about the size of like a halfling. However, once they get to you, you realize they are certainly not a halfling. Do I have the token?
Darrow.
One of me. One of me. One of me.
Let's see. I might not have the token in here. Give me 2 seconds to make
No.
sure it's actually in here.
One. Hatuhu?
There we go. Now it's in here.
Dang, I was really hoping it was a halfling. I like those.
Is that a baby owlin? A penguin?
And when they look up at you, it looks like a penguin wearing a
Why the
cloak.
fuck do we just have a zoo outside?
You know,
I'm just gonna like go to Horace and go, see, I know it's a weakness, but this I implicitly trust.
I think that penguin is permanent. I cannot affect its token right now.
Just a permanent penguin.
Hello.
And it goes,
I'll
"Hi."
immediately say, apologies for the obvious response. I am not one for keeping secrets from those directly next to me.
Okay. Look, everybody's get it. And Oh, well, hello there. And he goes up to, he kind of waddles over to Russell and goes, so, hello, pretty mama. What brings you to, Epsilon? You must be new here.
Excuse me. I'm a dude.
Oh, okay. Oh, your biology's a little bit different than the penguins. Hey, okay. Didn't know. I'm so sorry about that. Didn't mean that. Okay. Ooh.
While I'm flattered, that is not my preference. I am married, sir.
Hey, everybody is a little bit. Don't worry about it.
And Russell just puts his hood up, very embarrassed.
Well, sorry about the mistake, but look. I heard you're new here. Look, the name's Fringo. Nice to meet you. And he sticks out a little flipper that has like these little, and you can see he's got like little fingers. Like he actually has a little hand on the end of the flipper.
Already, I don't like him. He's got wings. That
I
bastard.
will shake his flipper.
He like very eagerly shakes all of your hands, and he goes, "So, what brings you all to Epsilon? What are you looking for? Maybe I can help you out."
Oh,
Horse
Calcifer.
looks very confused over at Hollis.
Wait, Brian, are you back?
I think I would be by this point. I wasn't
So-
in there too long.
So yeah, while you were filling out that form, Russell wandered off. You walk outside to find the rest of the group. You see them leaning down, talking to a penguin.
Cashiers wants up. Oh my god, it's a fucking penguin.
Whoa, hey, whoa, hold the phone, buddy. Whoa, hey, whoa. Who's this guy?
He's a friend. Just a friend.
All right. Well, cool it with the P word, buddy. All right. Jeez, Louise, my
Yeah,
goodness.
Yeah, but buddy, we don't.
Oh yeah.
Us bird people don't like those terms.
I thought he was just a little guy in some clothes.
Hey,
Oh,
hey,
I'm just a crow.
hey, Mister, and you hear he puts one of his little flippers to his head, and you hear in your mind, hey, buddy, watch your mouth. I am a little guy in some robes.
Shit, my bad.
So,
I get
and
my-
then in
yeah.
comment out loud again, he says, "So, is he one of your buddies? You all new here? You got a new crew or something?" Well, I guess I should say, which one of you, the bunch of you together, you're a weird lot. You gotta be a crew or something. You gotta have a ship, right?
Yes, you could say that.
So, which one of you is the captain?
Still
captain.
taking care of some business elsewhere. I am the pilot of our ship, though.
Ah, you're the helmsman. All right, good. Well, then looks like we might be in business. You know what you're talking about, huh? What are
I'd
you
like to
dealing with?
think
What do you
so.
got? What kind of model are we looking at? What year? What are we talking? What do you got?
I believe we have an 07 Camry.
I don't think I know that one. Got like a physical description for me? What are we doing? What are we looking at?
We have a flying fish. I don't remember the specific model number off the top of my head, but it's in good condition. Beautiful ship.
When you say that, he kind of slaps his flippers together and he does that like noise that penguins make, and he goes, ah!
Sorry, what noise did penguins make?
You know that, like, you know they do that like weird,
again.
that weird like cooing noise that they make.
Do it again.
Yeah, I
Yes,
think we
let-
need to
Honestly,
hear
that's
the
what I
I don't
mean.
example.
think I know.
So,
If I hear an example again, I might know it better.
well, he makes, you know, that's like the penguin trill that they do, and he flaps his flippers together, and he says, ah, there we go. There we go, flying fish. That's all right. We know that model. I can work with that. Look, if you're ever in the market, you're new here, you're gonna need connections. You're gonna need to know some people to get around. You got a little bit of cash. Maybe I can help you out.
Well, yes, we are definitely looking for more information, a potential connection.
And money.
Yes.
See, this guy, he knows what he's talking about. I can tell just by looking at you. You're mercenaries, ain't you?
We are discussing moving on to more mercenarial practices, yes.
See,
Yeah,
that's what
I
I
just,
thought.
I just look the penguin right in the eye and go, yes.
See, that's what I thought. I like. All right, I like this guy. If it wasn't for that little peace slur, you and me would be doing pretty good right now. Now, what do you need? You want
Hey,
weapons? You want
I'm very sorry.
weapons, magic, spell jammers, new helm. What do you want? I can get you. I can get you anything you need. You want cannons? I know a gift.
Christ.
Well, we were just talking about getting some weapons for this ship. Yeah, you say cannon, as in something we can, the type we can mount on our ship and fire.
Oh yeah, I know, no. I got insides in Gift Town. I can get you something. We can get black powder, and lucky for you, I got an inside with the Mercane. They can get anything you want on that ship. I can get you a special deal. I might even be able to get you an audience if that's what you're looking for. If you can pay, of course. Whatever you want, I can get it for you.
Oh yes, we have tens of gold.
Tens? We can make do. We'll figure something out.
Is that much here?
It's something. It's a start. We'll keep working with it. We'll work on it. We'll see what we got. But
oh well,
you
on
gotta
our
tell me-
home planet, we lived like kings and queens off of this. I thought we were very fortunate.
He just kind of shrugs his little flippers and goes, "Hey man, I don't know what to tell you. I know how much a golden sun is worth. So, and let me tell you, it's gonna if you want the goods, it's gonna be quite a few of them. But you gotta tell me what you're looking for. What are you in the market for?"
I believe the captain was saying we should procure more weapons for the ship.
Weapons. Yeah, okay, yeah, that's what you're looking for. So what do we? You know what we're talking? We are talking ballistas, catapults, cannons. What do we need? I might be able to hook you up. I know quite a few people.
Calcifer, this might be a better question for you since you actually work on the hull. What type of weapons were we trying to upgrade with?
Hard to say with that. The captain being here, I have to turn off the thing where it zooms into people who talk.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
definitely do that.
we should do that.
I don't know exactly what the captain might have been looking for. Right now, we just have a ballista and a mangonel.
I can get you good money for those if you're looking for it. What do you?
No,
what do you
no,
want?
we
What, you
want
trying to sell?
new weapons. We're not selling our existing ones.
Well, you sell the old ones, you get the new ones, you pay for them. It's bada bing, bada boom. It's how it works. That's business, baby.
I don't know what kind of bird person you are, but that is not the kind of bird person I am. This seems awful shady.
Oh
Sir.
yes, this man is a black market fence. He's a shady piece of shit, but we can't.
Hey,
take
whoa,
advantage.
whoa, we can keep your voices down. Hold on. Let's knock it off with this. Like, look, I'm not saying anything. It's just a matter. This is friendly business. This is me trying to help out some new people that are in town. All right.
Yeah, Hollis.
Ah, yes, of course. Where are my manners? I apologize.
I don't think you do.
Exactly. Everybody's got a part to play here. And look, you got the coin. Maybe I introduce you to my partner. We'll work something out. We can get you inside. Like I said, I know the Mercane. I can get you whatever you want. Like you got spelljammers, I got you. I can get you covered.
Who are the Mercane?
That's funny. This guy's good. So really, what are you looking for?
No, we would like you to answer that.
We're new, very new.
Give me a persuasion check.
You
hold
want
on.
to tell this guy that we're that new?
I was really trying to like play this off, and now we're just getting into it.
So
Yeah, Calcifer, you're really good at convincing him that we are dumbasses that don't know shit.
he looks over to Calcifer and his head kind of cocks to the side, and he goes, "You serious? What are you talking about? What do you mean what do you mean with the Mercane? Dummy, numbskull, stupid, they made your fucking ship."
You didn't have to be so mean.
The Mercane are the only ones that know how to make a spell jamming helm. If you have one, you had to get it through them.
Yeah, no, you're right. Yeah, we totally got it through them.
No,
Yeah,
we
so
didn't.
if
We found it in a cave.
Hey, look. However you got it, that's fine. Whoever got that helm, though, wherever they got it from a Mercane. They're the only ones that know how to make them.
I see.
I mean, I think in like 2 levels I can cast the spell.
You can certainly You can certainly try. A lot of people have tried to make the helms, but they don't come out the way the Mercane try to make them. And let me tell you, you try to make one of those on your own, you do get it to work. All those pilots that manage to get it to work, well, they don't stick around for too long.
Good to know.
Skill issue.
I don't like that it comes to my computer. Okay, Vincent, please stop it.
I didn't do that.
Apologies. Yeah, my sister broke up, so she gets priority over this.
Ah,
Oh,
fair.
Okay.
We need to be there for Megan. She is depressed in Hawaii by herself.
Oh,
Oh,
Jesus
no.
Christ. So, are you guys going?
So anyway, we exchanged the money.
Oh, are you guys do you actually have to go? Or
No.
We just were talking to her. That's why we stepped away, and we are back.
oh,
now.
okay. Okay, I didn't know if you were just coming back to say you were due to go. Well, we'll put their conversation on pause because they've encountered some things. You two,
Hey,
while this is
bird
happening,
people are not things.
What's
they
this
are.
poster that popped up?
You
We'll get there. Just exchange the
get
money.
our
we
money.
found our first
Me and
bounty.
Adeline are exchanging money. We don't know about any posters.
Once we get back outside, Addie would like to reconjure Betsy.
okay. Oh, yeah, that's right. So you guys go to the 16th floor, which is the one that has the bank, and you find a desk that is open. And behind, when you go to the desk, there is actually a Dragonborn. He's a copper Dragonborn sitting behind the desk, and he's kind of has his like legs kicked up on the back of the desk, and you can see he's like reading a book. And when you get there, he kind of pulls himself together, and he goes, "Oh, hello. How can I be of service today? What do you need help with?"
Before I get up, I'm gonna make sure like I'm gonna snap my fingers and like Jack's poncho's gonna get like a little dirtier, a little bit more worn down, like a couple of scratches is just gonna look like we're a bit more destitute. And then I'm just gonna be like, "Howdy, partner. We're new around these parts, and we needed to be exchanging some money so we can actually, well, pay to live and get food and stuff. Would you be a service of this?"
I don't suppose you have an account, do you?
Well, we were just registered with whatever those bureaucrats are.
And you say you need to make an exchange?
Yes, we've got currency from our old world that's, well, not the what is it, the solars?
Old world currency, May I take a look?
I'll just flip out a gold coin and flick it over.
He takes it, looks at it a little bit, sniffs it. I've never seen a coin like this one before. This might be a bit outside my range. I know a guy who might be able to help, though. Give me 5 or 10 minutes. Just wait here, I'll be right back. And he gets up and
Sure
scoots
thing.
off. And it takes him about 10 minutes, but when he comes back, you hear him saying, these are the ones I was telling you about. Yeah, take a look. It's weird, I'm telling you. And then you see a person hop up behind the counter, and you realize that you didn't see him before because he was too small. He is a gnome. Hold on, let me pop. I want to make sure this is
Wow,
bigger.
gnomes as bankers. How original.
Hey, at least it's not goblins.
True.
But you can see he's got fancy like clothes on, and he is wearing a pendant around his neck that has it's gold, and hanging off of it looks like 2 big the letter G, and there's 2 of them.
Mm-hmm. Wow, did they really mark all their gnomes with G here? That seems pretty.
And so as he hops up, he goes, "All right, that seems to be the problem."
Well, I got money that's not well good here, and we like to get money that is good here.
All right, let me see what you're dealing with. I've been around for a long time. I might be able to see how much we can get for it.
Do you
That'd be
give him? I assume you give him a coin.
Yeah, I'll give him a coin.
Oh, strange. All right.
And he pulls out this little magnifying glass thing. It's like a monocle with a magnifying glass on it, and he snaps his fingers, and you can see that it starts to glow as he's looking at it, and he goes,
Oh, interesting. Interesting. Old, vintage, even. It's been quite some time since I've seen a coin like this. What?
I'd reckon.
he slides it back across.
Where did you say this came from?
So do the coins have stamped on it our planet's name?
Not the planet, but like it definitely would have had like the seal of the kingdom it was minted in there.
Where are we saying we're from again?
We said we were from Ursa Minor, right?
I think Major, one of them, doesn't matter.
I'll just say the same star that I was told to by my little feathered friend.
Hold on a second.
And he pulls out this big book and slams it down on the table and starts flipping through it. And every once in a while, you can see he takes the coin and holds it up to a page and goes, no, too new. Get it going. Maybe that, no, wrong part of it. And this takes him like a solid couple minutes of him flipping through pages, and eventually goes,
Oh. Weird. Where did you say you were from again?
We came from a little station out in Ursa Major.
And where did you get this currency? If my tome is to be believed, this is old Avalonian currency. This hasn't been seen in almost 1,000 years.
I reckon that makes sense, seeing as, well, we just did an excursion fighting out in the Avalon system.
and you can see he motions his hand, and the Dragonborn kind of goes off and does other stuff, and he goes,
Where did you really get this? And how much of it do you have?
I will telepathically speak into his mind, and I will say, it's best we don't discuss that. We might be a bit of interlopers in this timeline.
Why are you telling this man this?
Gnomes are trustworthy.
and so you can see he stops for a second, looks confused, and
Addie
then
also looks confused because she doesn't know what is going on.
and then a big smile crawls across his face, and he leans in, and he goes,
This is warp loot you're trying to get, aren't you?
I'll say this much. We
This is a
came in
price
with
we
all
get.
this money, and we need to actually get real money so that we can live and pay for repairs and such. I'm sure this is quite rare for you, so it might be a good deal.
You would think that, but unfortunately, we might have a bit of a problem. Avalonian currency has a bit of a issue with it. It's very rarely pure. The gold that it's made with is unclean, dirty. They cut it with other things to try and save on gold. The planet didn't have that much. A standard golden sun actually has more gold than your normal Avalonian currency. And well, we've had a bit of an issue lately. Look, I realize that whatever line of work you're in is probably a dangerous one, but this haul that you've brought here, I'm afraid it might not have been worth your trouble. Right now, I think the best we might be able to offer is a 5-to-1 deal per coin.
Excuse me, sir. When we were down.
Absolutely not. I know I'm not there, but fuck no.
Oh wait, that's not Addie's voice. Oh well, partner. You see, when we were downstairs, the nice gentleman said that we could get it for a 2-to-1 rate, or
Yeah,
1-to-2 rate.
Which one of them told you that?
What was the
John
guy that
Gilbertian.
was putting us in? Oh, was it John?
Yep.
John Goblicon, or whatever his actual name was.
Oblivion.
He was
Gablikian.
Gablikian, I'll have you know.
Goblicon.
And he stops and he twiddles his mustache and he goes,
Ah, goblin!
and he said do either of you speak Gnomish?
Fuck?
That's my guy.
Nope. Oh yes, yes I do.
So in Gnome, he's saying, "Damn goblins! They don't care about anything. They just say whatever they want to get people out." And back in Common, he says, he probably didn't know what he was talking about. He's not a banker. He doesn't excel in currency like I do. Look,
I'm just gonna respond in Gnomish and say, "Are you calling him a liar?"
and he just looks up at you, and you just see him go. And he kind of looks at you and in Gnomish says, "You know how goblins are. You know what they can be like."
Right.
I read
That's
that.
super
It's okay
fucking
for me
racist.
to take this back to him and perhaps cause a conflict between your two departments. In fact, I think it might be easier if you just follow what he said and we can get our money exchanged and you don't have to worry about us. Or
I
him
don't think you
anymore.
understand. I outrank him. I am the banker here. Whatever you were told downstairs was probably to get you out of some poor government worker's hair. I am the banker here. I am the expert in currency. I have the blessings from the old GG himself as he taps the medallion on his necklace. So I know what I am talking about. And unfortunately, like I said, and he leans in, the goblins don't really give a shit about the state of the economy or current affairs or anything that's going on. They'd much rather just drink and eat and try to kill themselves with however way they're going to do it. I don't know.
Well, kind sir, as my partner over here was alluding to, this is probably pretty rare in these parts. So wouldn't that be interesting, drawing some kind of, collectors that could make some extra money?
And here's the problem. Right now, sons are rare too. But, alright. What exactly did you say your line of work was?
We're a bit of free roaming. I wouldn't call us mercenaries, but as the closest thing we could
Okay.
describe us.
Okay, I think I understand. And he pats the couple coins on the table. He goes, "Look, you have to be somewhere serious if you got this. You're warp chasing, aren't you? Something pops in from a warp, you go in, see if there's got any loot in it. You get it. I know. I've seen these kinds of people before. They come in with all these relics like this. It's a dangerous job. And are you staying anywhere in the city?
We'd be staying on our ship for now. Perhaps we'll be leaving on that ship too if the deals aren't good.
Like we said, this is our first day here. We really only docked about a few hours ago.
Okay,
So
okay.
we're still just trying to get on our feet, kind sir.
Look, what's the name of your ship?
What did we name our
Shit, what
ship?
do we?
Uh,
It was something like Remembrance or because originally it was going to be Avalon, and we decided not
Yeah.
to because that was too tongue-in-cheek.
Yeah. Avalon's
what do we
like
name?
what we're calling it internally, but publicly we had to I'm trying to like go up through the chat to find it.
Whatever it is, doesn't matter. Look, and he pulls out one of those little tablets and he says, "Just give me your information. I will come. I'll come wherever your ship is. Let me know tonight. Perhaps there's a situation where you might be able to help me, and maybe I can help you a little more."
I reckon that could be arranged, and I'm gonna like sort of look at one of my gold coins, and can I do a jeweler's tool check if I could see if I could figure out if I know like from my line of work being artificer what the exact percentage of gold in our gold coins is?
Sure. Yeah. Give me a jeweler's tool check, intelligence.
And apparently it's not letting me just click on jeweler's tool to do that.
Just give me an intelligence roll, with whatever your bonuses are.
Intelligence.
Do you have
Ability
expertise
check.
with that?
Yes.
Okay.
So that is going to be plus another 6.
Jesus.
Yeah, so probably +9.
Um.
Oh wow, never mind.
So you've never really had to look at it because like from where you're from, a gold coin is just a gold coin. But like, he's not kidding. It's not pure. Like, it's definitely an amalgam of other metals. There's probably like a little bit of silver, a little bit of tin thrown in there. It's probably close to like 50-60% gold though. Mostly gold, but it's definitely cut with other stuff.
Yeah, I reckon I've done some work in the metallurgy. I reckon if the deal ain't good, I might as well just try getting the gold out of these coins myself, and I might be able to get a better deal that way.
Hey, if you can, go for it. If you think that the Aurum guilds will let you get away with it, go for it. But all I'm saying is, you help me out. My problems are ones that befall the entire Aurum guild. Help them, they might be more inclined to give you a little bit extra for your transfer, perhaps even more than you started with. After all,
Alright.
you're warpers, right?
You can meet us at our ship tonight, and we can handle this then.
Excellent, done. Just yeah, at some point tonight, let me know which dock you're at, and I'll come find you.
What is your name again?
Ah, my name is Glisten Goldfinger.
This fucking dude.
Alright, I'm just writing that down.
Sorry, I just had a cat claw inside of me.
Oh, oh
Noted.
God! Why would you do that to him?
The name's Jack.
Jack, and you, my fair-sized lady.
And I'm Addie. Pleasure's all mine.
Oh my, that's quite an accent you have, but pleasure to meet you both. I hope this can be a appreciable a relationship that we can have.
Indeed. I'd be happy to establish someone we could actually come back to for any more issues of this kind.
Well, hopefully, if all goes according to plan, there won't be any more issues of this kind. You'll do. Ideally, you can do whatever you need to do. I'll get a promotion, and we'll all be good to go.
Wait,
But
I'm sorry. So did we come to terms of? He's gonna come find us later,
Yes.
and we aren't getting any money right now.
Yeah. Because that deal is not worth it.
So is there anything else you wanted to ask him?
Now, I reckon this issue you need help with.
We can
I can-
talk more later.
I can
Let's.
prepare some spells. Say if I were to do some spells for some practice later on, you reckon I'll be needing spells to deal with danger or spells to deal with people?
He kind of he shrugs and goes,
I don't know. I don't usually
Fair
do this
enough.
kind of thing.
Then we'll get some details later.
All right, I'll come find you. I'll wait a couple hours after nightfall. I'll come find you. I think it's almost night. Actually, I think the night cycle should be starting soon. Hold on. He pulls out his little tablet and he goes, how many hours till night cycle begins? And a little illusory text pops up with the number 2, and it says, 2 hours. Perfect.
Then we'll meet you in a couple of hours by a ship.
Will do. And, I would advise you to not mention this to other people.
Mention what? I say as I just turn around and start walking away.
Oh, lucky day, lucky day. Ho-ho!
And he hops back and he like brings the Dragonborn back to his desk, and he takes that big ass tome with him. So yeah, at some point you two will arrive back downstairs because that's kind of the interactions you guys were having the whole time. The people downstairs. You're still talking to a penguin.
A penguin person, not a penguin.
Yeah, you've already established that's a slur, Vinny.
Yeah, we don't fucking like being called the animals that we vaguely resemble.
I'm the
bitch.
DM. I can say these things. Um, for simplicity's sake, I will say this is when the two of them finally come back down, and the two of you do see the rest of the party sitting around talking to what looks like a penguin.
Jack's just gonna walk on up with a big iron on his hip and just say, "Yo."
And
Oh, our captain.
Yo.
You were asking after him.
Jack hears a voice in his head and that says, "Are you actually the captain of their ship?" Wait, no, sorry, still in Goblin. Fucking gnome voice. Hey, you actually the captain of that ship?
I'll
I heard
respond
about you.
into his
Yeah.
head and just say, "What is it to you?"
And you can see he kind of like perks up a little bit and goes, "Oh," and then now in comment to everybody, "Hey, good, good. All right, we do actually got the captain here. Good. I was just talking to your crew a little bit, talking maybe upgrading your ship, getting you a new one, getting new weapons for you, all things I think you gotta like."
Weapons, you say?
Oh yeah. Oh, I was telling you, your little buddies here, your crew members. I got an inside with the Mercane. You want new weapons? I can get you to. I know workers on the docks. I know people in the dry docks. Whatever you want, we can work on it. I can get it to you for a price.
Be warned, I do not think this one deals with the Mechanites. I think he might go around them.
It's a little here, a little there. They're all right.
A tool is a tool. Matters not where it comes from, as long as it's made well.
Oh, it's gonna be coming straight from the Mercane. Of course, it's gonna be made well. What the fuck is this guy talking about?
Can I do an insight to see if he actually knows the Mercane?
Who's a what's is the Mercane?
The people who make the spelljamming helms.
It's hard to tell.
Literally,
What was that, Zach?
damn
The
vibe.
people who make the spelljammer helms.
Allegedly. We are finding all of this information out from a shady penguin person, so.
Yeah. So, how do you manage to have a connection with this hyper powerful organization, and yet they have to deal with the black market?
Dude, the fuck is this guy talking about? I'm a Dolar. We got connections with everybody. That's what we do, baby.
Does anyone know what a dollar is?
Nope.
Does Horace that?
Are
Would
we
I
still?
know, given that I am also a bird person?
You don't know. Nope, you don't know.
Okay.
Are we still inside?
No, we're
Nope,
outside.
you're-
No,
they're
you're
outside.
now out.
Okay, I would like to summon Betsy, and just jump on her back.
Okay, that works. She is reconjured from wherever she was before, and he kind of, yeah, yo, mate. Oh, by the gods, all right. And this one's out here making cows out of thin air. All right, well,
Hey,
Sounds like a
hey,
funny
that's a
group.
slur. You're gonna call? How could you say that?
look, I know plenty of minotaurs. That's not a minotaur. That's a cow.
Correct, and somehow it is the being that makes the most sense I've encountered today.
Betsy's just like rubbing, or Addie's just rubbing
Yeah, I
Betsy,
got it.
like, I'm sorry, girl. I know you hate going to that dark place.
Betsy would respond if she could, but she can't, so she moos in existential dread.
Hey, I think we can communicate.
Maybe. But you can see he kind of like looks around a little bit and goes, "Hey, look, I think Night Cycle's gonna be hitting pretty soon. So we can if you want to talk business, maybe you can always come find me later. But look, if there's actually anything you need, you got a ship, you got a name of the ship, is it docked somewhere? I can always come find you.
Where can we find you?
Just head down to the dry dock. Start ask around for Fringo. You might see my partner down there. She spends a lot more time down there than I do. So you might run into her instead. I do more of the street work, the leg work. I'm the charisma guy, you know?
Yes, very charismatic.
Yeah. So
And your partner's name?
bingo.
I see.
Fringo and Bingo. How
Yeah, that's
lovely.
right. Hey,
Oh, Bingo, that was her name? Oh, I see.
Yeah, exactly. See this guy.
Jail.
See,
Jail
fuck-
for
he's
that
fucking-
joke, Pat.
I knew Old McDonald. That's setting.
Yeah, he fucking gets it. But yeah, no. She's my merging partner. So she'll be there somewhere, and then she'll let me know if she finds you. Hold on,
Good,
I gotta
good to know. Now then, crew, perhaps we can head on back and share with each other what we've learned.
Oh, wait, hold on. Wait, you're going back now? You sure there's nothing else you need? Maybe, your friends are telling me you're mercenaries. I can get you weapons, potions, other magic, your shit or something. What are you looking for? Drugs. I can do drugs.
What is drugs?
Is that like a rhetorical question, or do you actually want to know what I can get?
I'm not sure I comprehend. You know what? Never mind. I wasn't meant for this conversation anyway.
Fringo, perhaps you could get us a sneak peek at some of these weapons, or perhaps a demonstration of this.
Oh yeah,
Then
sure.
we'll-
And he opens up his coat, and you can see on the inside of this cloak he's wearing is just all these little glass vials. And he said, "Oh, weapons. That is not what I thought you were gonna say. Okay. I really thought the drugs thing was gonna. Okay. Which weapons are you looking at? What are we talking about?
Spelljammer weapons.
All right. I think we could I could definitely get you ballista. I was telling your friends here, ballistas we can do, catapults. I know a couple of guys in Gift Town. I might be able to get you like a 6-pounder, 12-pounder, something like that. It's gonna cost you a little bit of money, but I can definitely get you inside. I can get you through the door with those big galoots.
Perhaps if you could come back to us with a quote and how long it's gonna take, and maybe we can discuss amongst ourselves what we think.
All right. Anyone that you're looking for in particular? I can even I can get a little list going for you. I can I can do a little scooching around the dry dock, see what they got available, see what they're willing to build, maybe see what the GIF are willing to part with. They might even have some flame spitters out there we can slap on there, but I know they're a little hard to get right now, so I don't know about that.
I do reckon we would need some kind of fancy a weapon that wouldn't need so many people to be banned. You know, we're a pretty slim crew here, and having to have all the people on one gun's a little inconvenient.
Oh yeah, no, I got you. Yeah, traveling light. I know what you mean. No, I can work with that. Maybe we can get you a little guy, a little baby's first ballista. You know, strap it on the front, get somebody on there, get a real trained gunner on there. Only takes one guy, aim and shoot. We'll be good. All right, now I know what you're looking for. This is good. Now, where'd you say I can find you? How do I get in contact with you?
We'll find you.
Those fancy little glowing things that we've all been given.
Oh yeah. The tablets. Yeah, that's fine. Hey, if you can probably find me on there. You got my name, so you just shoot me a message if you're looking around, and if I find anything good, I can definitely I'll let you know what I get. Well, I can probably find something. I know a lot of people. Don't worry about it.
Is there some kind of fancy tavern that's good for these sort of meetups in town?
Oh, taverns? What are you fucking talking about? There's taverns everywhere. Look at this place. Well, they got nothing to do but drink around here. What are you looking for?
Well, I just thought maybe we could choose one to meet at a later date.
Well, based on your people, you're probably gonna want to head to what is it? They call it the Gulpin Guppy down by the docks. It's where all the new sailors come from. Right off the Spelljammer, got all kinds of things. The drinks are supposed to be strong. All you mercenary types though, like the Dragon Skull up in the mid city though. That's where you're probably gonna get jobs and things up there. If that's what if you're looking for cash. There's definitely some other ones scooting around somewhere or another, but they might not be your type.
Good to know.
Yeah, I'll let you fuckers know if I find anything. All right?
Whoa! That's a little curse there.
What you traveling with this fucking prude? What's our problem?
You don't talk to a lady like that.
I don't think I like you very much.
Yeah, understandable.
Use
You don't gotta
only-
Nice.
We use kind words with each other in our group.
look. You
Yeah,
think?
so Fringo, if you could kindly fuck off, we'll get in contact and we'll get a good deal with you later on.
Boy, see, I like how this guy speaks, and he points to Calcifer and he goes, "You too. You need anything? You let me know, all right, buddy?" Brian.
Calcifer's
Muted.
dead.
Oh, you muted.
Oh fuck! Sorry, I was muted. My bad.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
You okay?
I
Yeah.
think the yeah was it.
All right, good. And also for you, Ziff, if you know any of them cute lady whatevers you are, send them my way too. I'm pointing to Russell.
I will save them for myself. Thank you very much.
Yeah, all right, fair, yeah, all right, I got you. All right.
Fucking
like to-
power move.
Not trying to step on
I
any
would-
beaks here.
I would like to telepathically speak to Russell and say, does he need to be eliminated?
What was that?
All right, look, it sounds like you guys got enough going on. I'm gonna see what I can do about these weapons. So
We're
we'll
a
keep in
fucking
contact.
mess.
And he snaps his little flipper fins at you, and he like finger guns you and throws his little hood up and like scoots back into a crowd and just disappears.
I don't like that he has wings. I don't trust him.
Our group is a fucking shit show.
Shady ass motherfucker with his wings. Rude.
Dude, fuck this penguin.
Whoa.
Now,
That penguin is my best
Penguin
friend.
person.
I do be reckoning I'll leave y'all alone for a few minutes and suddenly we're talking about drugs with some flightless birds. Apologies, Horace. Or apologies, Russell. Now,
Something
if we
I'm
could
sensitive
perhaps if we could reconvene back at our ship, I have some bad news about that money, but a solution offered itself up, and we could discuss it there.
Very well. I believe there might be another bounty that we can take as well, if needed.
Yeah, I think we're gonna need to find one of those fancy jobs here pretty soon.
You found a bounty? Tell me.
We did.
I just point to the wall and go like, they have this wonderful
Billboard?
billboard.
Bilbo
Jesus.
Baggin board?
Yeah, the billboard. Yes, they have this billboard where they just put up bounties, and this is one. You know, in Illithid, whatever that happens to be.
We did fight one of those in the very
Yeah,
first
I-
session.
Don't we know
Wasn't-
that that's a mind flare?
Yeah, we've fought one of these. We killed
Yeah,
one.
we have.
Oh shit, we did do that. I don't
Very
wanna
first
ever
session, it
face
was the
one of
first
those
combat.
things again.
God.
Yeah. I reckon we did it once, we can do it all over again.
We did.
Yeah, maybe this time I won't be stun locked with 6 turns.
Now then, crew, can we please kindly get back to the ship?
Yeah.
Yes.
I suppose.
You guys are going back to the ship?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let me just delete this.
Oh.
So you guys kind of make your way. It's not that long of a trip down, back through the these kind of very colorful streets and everything. And there's all kinds of people scurrying around. This is Horace's first time seeing it, but these streets are just packed with just all kinds of people. It's a lot of humans, but you do see like all kinds of other races. Horace, give me a perception check.
I'm coming right up.
You do
Not huge.
actually see another turtle at one point.
Oh.
So there really is. There is a lot of other races around here, and there's some you've never seen before. So, but you do go back to the docks where you somebody just joined. Justin.
Yeah. Nick did.
Ah.
Hi, Nick.
I don't exist. Hello.
You go.
Okay.
Oh God, he's in.
And a random
yeah,
other
Nick.
person just appears and joins the group.
All right, Nick, who you playing?
Wait, I'm not ready yet.
And
I
you
was
guys.
just gonna watch.
You guys do get back to your ship, and as it is where you docked it, and there's not that many people around at the docks. However, you can see that it looks like on the docks right next to your ship, a small crowd has formed. of maybe like 5 or 6 people all talking amongst each other and looking, and like you see a couple of them, like they're all like facing your ship, and one of them like points out towards your ship and says something to the others, and like you can't, from where you are, you can't hear what they're saying. And as you kind of pick up, like seeing this, you probably, like, as your group kind of picks up speed a little bit moving towards them, the closer you get, the more you realize that this group of people are fucking weird looking. So,
Hey, yay! Why don't you all now back it up? And I have Betsy kind of go like menacingly, like shake her horns and like hit the ground to try to disperse the crowd.
So, and as she kind of walks up, they all kind of step to the side to let her go, and you can see that most of them are heavily armored, and they are all carrying weapons. And
Well, fuck.
one of them turns towards you, saying that, and it snarls at you, and it says something in this bizarre language you've never heard before. It makes, like, with a lot of like these guttural clicking and like syllables you've never heard before, and you probably couldn't even replicate it. And as it kind of as one of them kind of approaches you, you get a better look at it. This one is also pretty like armored, and it is this really tall, gaunt, humanoid-looking figure with these long, pointy ears and this mottled yellowish skin covered in brownish spots, with a very like pushed up and pointed nose. It almost looks like a halfway point between an orc and an elf.
Could I use mimicry to also make the same snarling noise at it and hope it runs away?
Hold on. And I'm going to do something really quick and just make sure that I actually have the token for this somewhere, because some of them are still in my, what's it called? They're still in my thing.
Ooh.
The compendium. They're still in my me compendium.
Sure, that's what it is.
And here we go.
I don't like that.
That is what, that's what the figure that approaches you looks like.
I want to
Fucking
snarl at it.
Githyanki.
Yeah, can I try to, like, I don't know, not necessarily scare it, but try to
I
make
don't
it
think
go away
you're
by
the
snarling?
intimidating person in this group, Meg.
Okay, I can.
Yeah, you can mimic
anything that I
exactly what it
hear.
just. So if you want, you can mimic exactly what it just said.
Yeah, I would like to do that.
And when you do, its head turns towards you, and it looks to you and says, "Skilaktum raktum rakakakau."
Do it again.
Oh yeah, me too.
That's
Do it
all
again.
I got, guys. Let me just Does it have
Apologies,
any artwork
sir.
on it that I
Does
can
not appear we
duplicate?
speak the same tongue. Do you speak common?
Of course I do. I was more surprised that one of you spoke Gith.
Yeah,
I-
yeah.
I don't believe he does that.
You don't misgender me. It's Pride Month.
I corrected myself immediately.
Horace, can you please put yourself in the brig?
And at this point, you can see that some of the other ones that were behind it, now are kind of like coming up and following behind this one, almost like backing it up. And you can see that each one of them also has this big like sack thrown over their shoulders that like several of them are carrying.
Can Addie walk up and like pat Betsy's shoulder and just be like, "Oh, I'm sorry about that. I just saw some people outside our ship, and you know she's a little territorial. But could we help you with anything?"
The small one gives information we already knew. It is your ship, isn't it?
That is
Wow.
what we just said. That's correct.
A Gith never forgets a hunt.
So you were the
I
ones
may
who were
be
attacking us.
confused.
And oh, actually, that is valid. And it turns around and says something in Gith, and the other ones kind of start heading like past it toward like into the city, and it turns back to like face the rest of you and says, "You all got lucky first time. Not every ship gets lucky twice."
Well, sir, do you have some kind of problem with us?
You have already been seen as target of the hunt, and hunts never end.
And 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 as it does, it also had one of those big satchels like on its shoulder, and it says, "Here, I give you something good," and reaches into the satchel and tosses something out to which one of you would it have thrown it to? Who was the most confrontational?
I mean, I did
Betsy.
snarl at them.
It probably throws it to Russell and says, "Buy yourself something nice in the city. We'll get it back eventually." And the Russell, give me yeah, you don't have to do it. Do you think you'd be able to catch a small thing that is thrown at you?
I am a small thing. I could catch it.
Alright.
Can Addie just take her her whip and like whip it out of the air and grab it?
No, fuck you. This is my small thing.
Sure, you can try. Give me
I
a
earned it.
Lizzie, are you
Attack
trying to
roll?
deprive a bird of its small shiny thing?
Yeah.
Please
I'm
don't.
a
I
small
need to
person.
make sure-
I love small shiny
Hold on.
things.
I didn't say it was shiny.
I'm
It's-
Please
just
don't smack
concerned-
it into the void.
And
I'm
also,
just concerned that this man who seems to not like us very much is throwing things at our party member, and
Russell, it's the size
Addie,
of a volleyball.
Addie, being the protector, fighting style, pulls it out of the air to protect her friend.
Give me an attack roll with the whip. Let's see how well you do.
Okay. Ba-doop, ba-doop, ba-doop.
Don't smack it into the void, please.
Please don't.
Fuck.
No, that's good enough. Also, and you knock it, like you stop it midair, and you don't pull it in, but then you like run in and catch it really quick. And as soon as you do, the slime is the first thing that like gets all over your hands, and you kind of have that and you look down. You are holding a decapitated head,
Oh, she drops it immediately.
and it's the head of a mind flayer.
I am glad
Oh.
I didn't grab that. I would have hooted a bunch.
And you can see that the Githyanki that threw it laughs to himself, says something in Gith, and then turns and follows with the rest of them.
Ah.
Do we know who the Gith are? Given that we know who mind flayers are.
Anybody can give me a history or an arcana roll. It's a high DC. Damn. Holy shit.
I'm not gonna roll because I have very little intelligence.
So
Every other character I play is very intelligent.
as you guys kind of board
This
your
is
ship
not.
and like talk between yourselves trying to figure out what the fuck it is, from the little bits of information you know, you kind of, and you guys have heard stories about them, you just know that that the Githyanki are supposed to be like astral raiders. They live in the astral plane, and they're said to basically jump to, like, they go to other planes, raid them, take all their stuff, and bring it back to the astral plane. Hollis, I guess, is rolling the best. Hollis and Mask actually would are, since they got over 20s for both for Arcana. You would know that, yeah, the Githyanki are not originally from the astral plane. They are from like the mortal plane, but once they reach like a certain age, they move to the astral plane where they have giant cities, and then they conduct all their raids on the material realm from there. And you know them as like just absolutely ruthless pirates. That like But if there's one thing though that you can say about them, it's that they hate aberrations. That they are known for killing like things like that on sight.
It'd be
Really?
best if we lay under the radar.
You know what? It actually makes sense that you two would probably know that because you two are changelings, and you'd probably be very like you wouldn't take them seriously. You would probably never run into them, but it is the kind of thing like of a oh fuck, if they saw me, would they kill me on sight? Like
Okay.
that kind of thing. So that's probably why you would have maybe read about them at some point or heard about them and actually looked into it. Like, oh my god, am I in danger from these things?
Wait, so we've run into this group before?
They're the things we fought in the astral plane when our ship malfunctioned.
Yeah, when the ship
Gotcha.
broke
Okay.
down and they were something was like
Yeah.
chasing to us, it was them.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Can I pick up the head?
Sure.
And I just go, I think we can get the bounty with this.
Hollis, let's plan first. We got a few hours of daylight left. Let's get our next steps, and you might have enough time to do that afterwards.
I would keep the head, though. Please keep the head. I want money. I am but a hungry bird.
Well, I picked it up first, and I'm big.
It was thrown at me!
Yeah,
I take
well,
out my staff to whack him real good.
Hey, y'all! Everybody, we are on the same team here, okay? I need a little less
I'm gonna
fight.
shoot my pistol into the air and just say, "Quiet. We're planning."
Well,
I agree.
welcome back. It's good to see you all alive. I wasn't sure you were going to make it.
Hi, buddy.
Thank you,
Uh,
little automatation.
Yeah, as the autonom comes
Autonomation.
stumbling out from the he was like in like the lower decks of the ship, and hearing the gunshot, he came up.
Can we please get out of sight of the city, please?
You wish to dock?
That was directed at my crewmates.
Come
I
on,
am a
Betty.
crewmate.
It's
Addie
okay,
just starts-
buddy. Go back inside.
You keep watch, little buddy.
Am I not a crewmate?